What's next? I'm thinking about Lucifer and Satan. And bear with me, I believe Lucifer and Satan are two different entities. Let's put it that. I've been thinking long and hard about this, and it's been rolling around in my head. And I believe each individual person is an aspect of God. That we're each the God for our own life. We're each fully given choices, and we can manipulate our own life force, our life path, as we see fit. But we're inhibited by affecting others' life. So that's why we can't do exactly everything we want to do, but we can manipulate things into the right path. And with that, I believe Lucifer, the Lightbringer, I believe before we're born, before we're, as a spirit, allowed to become human, we meet with Lucifer, and he takes away our knowledge that we are an aspect of God. He takes away that belief, that strength that we have, so that we can truly experience what it is to be a normal, living human being affected by the elements. Now, I've gone further into this thought where I believe Adam and Eve were just an allegory, a story to tell us that before we were born, we were unstoppable. We were part of God. We could do anything we wanted. But then God gave us the choice. And he said, don't touch that, because you touch that, don't take that aspect, because then you will no longer know you're part of God, you're part of me. But then he said to Lucifer, because Lucifer came to him and said, they can't grow, they can't progress if they know that they're part of God. So I propose we take that away from them. So I believe Lucifer worked for God, and God said, you're right, we have to give them the choice whether to stay in God form or to take that knowledge of good and evil, to take that knowledge that all their choices have ramifications. Every choice you make has an effect. Now, if you were a God, you make your choices. It doesn't matter, because you could fix them as it is. But as a normal human being, every choice you make impacts multiple others. And you don't know the effect of your choice until after you've made it. But when you're a God, you can think about these things and say, this choice I'm going to make, and these are possible outcomes, and I'm willing to take those outcomes. But as a human, you really don't know exactly what's going to happen after each choice. So Lucifer takes that ability of to know the future, of psychic ability. Lucifer takes it away from us. And then some of us are able to take little bits and pieces of it. You can't have all psychic ability. You can only have parts of it. And Lucifer, the Lightbringer, brings some of that light to us. So as psychic people are dealing with Lucifer. Now, Satan. Satan means the accuser. He means Satan is the accuser. It also means the adversary. So an adversary is a competition with someone you compete with, and it actually makes you better in the end. While an accuser, that's a negative. That's an argument. You have to defend yourself from an accuser. So Satan has got like a twofold kind of thing, where one aspect of Satan is the accuser. You have to defend yourself, which is arguments, and arguments never result in anything good. That's what you're going to have every day, whether you're going to have an argument or a conversation. Well, the adversary is someone that actually can help you be better. He has a capacity discussion. You don't have to agree with your adversary, but you have an open conversation, an open discussion. And in the end, you may never agree with each other, but at least you understand each other. And, you may not be on the same footing, but you understand the perspective of the other one. And you can grow and be better people in the end. So if the Satan as the accuser affects you negatively, while the Satan as the adversary helps you be better. And I believe Satan, the adversary, Satan, the accuser, are two different beings. I believe Lucifer is actually a loving individual who takes away part of us, so that we can progress, so we can excel at life. But some people continue on their life path, and that's their choice. And that's the free choice that we're given by God. And that Satan, or Lucifer, allows us to be separated from. And the Satan allows us to, decide from the different decisions we make, which side we want to fall on. Because life is all about arguments lately. That's the thing about the accuser or the adversary, is all about two sides of a coin. And which side you fall on, you're either understanding each other or you're fighting with each other because you're the bad guy, I'm the good guy. And when you see the other side as the bad guy, you're going to never win. So I don't believe that the devils or demons are actually real or any part of God. I don't believe they were created by God. I believe we as humans create demons and devils because we need an excuse for the bad things that happen without taking responsibility for the things that we did. So devils and demons are created by us to be the excuse for why we make bad decisions. Again, these are just my ideas I'm rolling over in my head. I welcome any comments or any disagreements because I'm actually a very strong individual. I just have lots of questions, even at 50. But I welcome any comments, critiques, harassment. It's all okay. Trolls. It's all good. What's next?